recently I saw that Casey did an Ask Me Anything, and I thought that was an amazing idea. So I was like, I'll do an Ask Me Anything because that looks like fun, right? It took me about 3 days to get the courage up to ask anybody to ask me something because the last time I did this, I didn't get any questions. But this time I do, so. And after 4 years of me being on TikTok, if you don't know the answer to this question, you should go and scroll back into my pinned videos. But if you haven't seen it, the basic story is that Hudson was crying a lot one day. I got really frustrated. My husband put on a Stray Kids video. It was the My Pace dance practice video. And as soon as he put on the video, Hudson immediately stopped crying. Which to me was amazing because he had been crying for like 3 months straight and I couldn't get him to stop. So after that happened, I binged Stray Kids in an entire weekend. It was like 6 years ago. At that time, there was only like 15 Talker episodes and like a couple music videos, and that was it. So it took me a weekend to go through all of their stuff, and I have been here ever since. Who do I think my kid's bias is? Well, if you don't know the answer to that question, once again, you need to go through and scroll all of my content. But both of them love Chan. Both of them have loved Chan pretty much their entire lives. Emmy also really likes Changbin. She has loved him, since she was a tiny baby. I believe that at every point in someone's life, you will have the opportunity to go see Stray Kids. Whether or not you take it by the reins and go with it, that's up to you. For a long time, I didn't buy any merch items just because I kind of believed that I didn't really need to. It wasn't something that was completely necessary for me, and we had been saving up to buy a house, so I didn't want to spend that money on that. I wanted to save it for something else. But the Christmas that the first Stray Kids Nachunbang, the official light stick, came out, the first version, I went over to my husband and I was joking with him. I was like, man, I really want that. But nah, it's okay. Well, guess what showed up under the Christmas tree that year? When I first started listening to Stray Kids, my bias was Han. Seeing him in that dance practice video was like, that was it. That was the end. But over the years, Chan really grew on me. He was a wrecker for a long time. And I don't remember the exact Excuse me, Mr. Composting Machine. I don't remember the exact moment that he became a bias, but I can't say no to him. My kids love him, and I really respect him. If you have any other questions for me, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and maybe I'll make a part 2 if there's enough questions.